Shalom. It's following Yahshua. Welcome again to the Rock. 29,200. And that's if you take care of yourself. That's how many days that statistics say the average human will live. Although, with how we live today, you could probably take out another 3,650 to 7,300 days. That would put you at around 21,900-ish days that you live. How did you spend yesterday? Did you make progress forward? Did you grow? Did you make a move forward? A significant move forward? Did you get your mind ready to make a move? Did you move forward? You see, we have a limited amount of time. Living on this earth, we have limited time. We have limited resources, limited money. We even have limited opportunities. Did you do something yesterday? And do you have today planned to move forward? You see, when you look at it and say 21,000 to 29,000 days is all I have on this earth, you start realizing that you don't have the time to sit around and lollygag. Be passive, lazy, apathetic, docile, dormant, slow, sluggish. You don't have time for that. Because you have a finite amount of time. And even in that, you have a finite amount of time in which you can be productive. When you look at your early childhood years, you're not going to be very productive in between, let's say, the years of 1 or 0, newborn, and 10, 11, 12 years old. And after you reach a certain time in which you are no longer able to physically be as productive as you used to, you realize a lot of the production is going to come from your mental capacities. That's when you get a little bit older. And for you women, for you sisters, your opportunity to be productive is greatly limited because there's only a certain amount of time in which your body will produce eggs, in which you can have children. A woman tends to age faster than a man does. Men are able to produce seed, forever, as long as he's alive, if he takes care of himself. Are you moving forward? When you look at today and you looked at yesterday, did you make moves forward? Do you realize the finite amount of time we have? We don't have an unlimited amount of time. And sometimes we live that way. We live as if tomorrow's guaranteed. And that doesn't even take into consideration the factors of your life. Smoking cigarettes will greatly decrease the amount of days you are alive. Cardiovascular diseases, eating habits, exercise habits. What is your CO2 max? Do you have a hard time getting around without breathing hard? Because you walked. Here on the Rock, all of our land is sloped. Every bit of our land is sloped. From the top of our property, it's just a downward slope. When the sisters or me and the children walk this land, we're either walking uphill or we're walking downhill. When we fill up water, we walk it uphill. Working on our bodies. A finite amount of time you have. You live in major cities, you're breathing in smog. That takes away time out of your life. There's a calendar that when I was going through my own, to get my Bachelor's of Science, that we had that showed every health risk and how much time it took out of your life. And the average human being can take out anywhere between 7 in 17 years out of their life. They say when you play professional football, at least at the time that we did this, I was in college, if I remember correctly, the average guy, the time that when a guy gets tackled, each tackle takes away anywhere from 8 minutes to 8 hours off of a man's life. Well, if you're a running back and you hitting holes, or just not even tackle, but each extreme hit that a person puts on another person's body. So if you're the tackler, you're losing time, or if you're the person who's being tackled. But if you get hit hard, you can lose up to 8 hours of your life just by being tackled one time. That's why you see a lot of football players, boxers, wrestlers, they're dying early. They're losing time. They're exchanging the money for their life. Me running up and down the basketball court, I had to calculate how much time that I lost. Sure, you get the exercise, but dive for a loose ball and crash into the ground and crashing, and you lose time. I lost time. What are you doing with your 29,200 days? And that's if you took very good care of yourself. If not, 21,000, 20,000, 19,000. What are you doing with that time? Look at your life. Look at yesterday. What did you do? Because when yesterday was gone, the moment that second passed, you no longer get it back. Just as you spending time listening to this video, whether it be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minutes long, 12 minutes long, you'll never get that time back. It's gone. So the words that I say either need to be extremely helpful to produce something, or you shouldn't be watching this video because you're wasting time. How many times do you jump on the internet and watch videos, watch people talk, and turn off the video and nothing comes from it? Absolutely nothing came from you watching that video. It just was another thing you watched. And you wasted 15, 20, 30 minutes. Like my live stream, you're better off not coming on another live stream if you're not going to engage and grab something out of that live stream that's going to affect and change your life. Because that's 3 hours of your life you lost. That is 1/8 of your day if it's a 3-hour stream. It's 1/8 of your day that you don't get back. Those 3 hours are gone. Something should be shown for those 3 hours. Hopefully you gain some strength. Hopefully you gain some wisdom. Hopefully something that I said provoked something. Hopefully the fellowship that you had with other brothers and sisters was enough to get you moving, to get you going. Because it's not just an opportunity to entertain. How much time do you spend watching television? You don't get that time back. How much time do you waste on the internet? How much time do you waste? And some people do waste time reading the Bible because they read the Bible and they don't do anything with what they learned. They don't do anything with what they learned. You don't get that time back. 29,200 days. Some of us have already made disastrous mistakes in our lives, diabetes, and now we're suffering in our bodies. And you're losing time because time is finite. We're not Yah. We're not eternal. We were never here from the beginning, and we'll continue to move on and continue to be here after it's all long gone. We're finite. Our time ends. 29,200 days. What are you doing with it? Take a look at your life. Take a look at what you did yesterday. Is what you did yesterday, did it move you forward? Are you closer to your goal, closer to accomplishing the vision that Yah put in you, man? Every day that I mean, just yesterday, or a day before yesterday, 6th day, I cut down these trees. Why? To allow more sunlight. Cut down all those trees to allow sunlight to a garden that I have back there. Spending time planting so that we can grow. I'm planting in this area right now, growing our food, doing as much as we possibly can to grow our food, to eat healthy, organic food. Because one thing I do know is you can't add years to your life, but you can prevent years from leaving. You can't add any more days to your life, but you can prevent the days that you have from becoming smaller. You can prevent the minimization of your years, the declining of your years, but you can't add any more to your life. Once you lose those years, they're gone, but you can preserve what you have left. Sin, the wages of sin is death. Sin will decrease that 29,200 days. And most people don't care. I really would like us to really take a hard look at our lives. Get a piece of paper and write down what you did yesterday and what you did today and what you plan on doing today. Is it getting you closer to your goal? Because at the end of the day, you don't get that day back. You don't get it back. And that's just another day taken off at that 29,200 days. Your life. Wouldn't you rather have something to show for it? Wouldn't you rather move forward? This is why I don't spend my time worrying about what people say. Because at the end of the day, all of us, most of us have less than 29,200 days because of the things that we have done in our lives that have removed time, that has destroyed time, because we didn't value time. We didn't value the time that Yah gave us on this earth. We didn't value it. We didn't bring life. We brought death. We didn't bring righteousness. We brought sin. Brothers and sisters, 29,200 days. What are you doing with yours? Have a blessed day. Another day out of your 29,200. Make the most of it. Shalom.